Let me say something that might make you uncomfortable. You're not broke because of money. You were broke before the money ran out. And until you understand what I meant by that, more money won't fix anything. Think about this deeply. Why are you still in the same place you were in 12 months ago? Not a worse place, not dramatically different. The same place, same job, same account, same feeling at the end of the month that something is wrong. But you can't name exactly what. If the answer was just money, your dad fixed it by now. So, what is it actually? You are not lazy. That's the first thing I want to say. Because the man I'm talking to right now, he works, he shows up, he does what's required, but he goes to sleep at night with this quiet feeling, this gap between the life he's living and the life he can see in his head. And that gap seems to get louder every year. And somewhere in the back of his mind, he's starting to wonder if maybe this life was never real. Maybe he was naive. Maybe it's time to be realistic. I'm here to tell you that thought is not wisdom. That thought is surrender dressed up as maturity. And today, I'm going to show you the three beliefs that are keeping you exactly where you are. Not circumstances, not bad luck, and not economy. Beliefs, because beliefs can be changed. And here's the brutal truth nobody in your life has the courage to say out loud. Most men are not broke of what happened to them. They are broke because of what they decided, slowly, quietly, without even noticing, to accept. One compromise at a time. One not yet, on repeat. Another, this is just for now, that becomes forever. Comfort crept in, and comfort doesn't announce itself. It doesn't show up at the door and say, I'm here to make sure you never build anything. It shows up as a relief, a slightly better month, a promotion that feels like progress, a routine that stops hurting as much. And before you know it, you are not fighting for the life you want, you are defending the one you settled for. But here's what I need you to hear right now these are beliefs, not facts. And beliefs, unlike circumstances, can be changed the moment you decide to change them. So let me expose them for you. The first belief, I just need more money. This is the most dangerous one because it sounds reasonable. Of course, more money would help. Nobody's arguing with that. But let me show you something that stopped me cold when I first read it. Studies on lottery winners, not one or two cases, documented research across thousands of people who received life changing sums of money overnight. People who went from nothing to hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions in a single moment, within 3 to 5 years, the majority were back to where they started. Some were in more debt than before they won. Think about that. You hand someone a fortune. They had every resource they said they needed. No more excuses. No more, if only I had money. They had it, and they lost it. Not because they were stupid, but because their identity didn't change with the money. The way they saw themselves, what they believed they deserved, what felt normal, what felt like someone like me. None of that changed, and the identity always wins. It will expand to fill new money or compress to drain it. But it will always pull you back to what feels familiar. A man who sees himself as someone who struggle will find a way to struggle on a $10,000 a month. A man who sees himself as someone who builds will find himself a way to build from $500. The number in the account is not the variable that matters. The number you believe you deserve is. Which means the real work is actually closer to you than you have been looking. It's not your bank account, it's in how you see yourself. And that is something you can change starting today. Actually, now. So stop connecting your self worth with your net worth, as it's the fastest way to stay broke and miserable. The second belief, the people around me want the best for me. They do. I need to say that first. The people who you love and love you, they genuinely want good things for you. But love and growth don't always move in the same direction. And this is one that hurts because I'm not asking you to hate the people you love. I'm asking you to notice something. Notice the conversation that happens when you share something you are excited about. The slight pause before they respond. The gentle, just be careful. I just don't want you to get hurt. Or these things don't really work for people like us. People like us? That phrase, do you hear what's inside it? A ceiling that everyone in that room was agreed to live under without ever having a meeting about, without ever deciding out loud, just by being around each other long enough. When everyone you spend time with works a job they tolerate, complain about money on Friday, and watch TV to decompress, that life becomes the only possible life. Not because you chose it, because you normalized it. Because the environment is not neutral, it is always either raising your ceiling or lowering it. And I spent the first years of my life in rooms that were slowly, lovingly, and knowingly pressing mine down. The moment I got around people who were actually building something, not talking about it, not planning it, building it, my entire sense of what possible reset. Not because they taught me a secret, because they showed me it was real. That's it. That's the whole thing. When the dream you have is the smallest dream in the room, you start believing it's so small and achievable. When it's the biggest one of the room, you start to think, is it too crazy? The room decide what's possible before you ever open your mouth. For the past 5 years, I studied exactly this. Why some people break free and how everyone else stays exactly where they are. The environments they build, the decisions they made, and the things they stopped tolerating. I took everything I found and put it into a free guide. It's called the Phoenix Protocol. 7 raw truths that separate the people who breaks free from the ones who stay trapped forever. It's yours. Find the link in the description. Grab it, read it, and use it. I genuinely think it will change how you see your situation. Now, the third belief, the one nobody says loud. I don't actually believe it's for me. Not consciously. You wouldn't say that. If someone asked you, you would say, of course, I believe I can do this. But then why haven't you? Not why haven't you succeeded? Why haven't you fully started? Why is there always one more thing to figure it out first? Why does I will start Monday keep getting moved? Why do you watch other people build things and feel something that you tell yourself it's inspiration? But if you are really honest, it's closer to grief. Because somewhere underneath the plan, the research, the motivation videos, and the I just need the right moment is a voice saying this is for other people, not for me. You're not the kind of person this worked for. Everyone you know would be embarrassed for you if this doesn't work, and it probably won't. That voice, that's the real problem. Not the money, not the market, not the timing, not the people around you. That voice. And the terrifying thing about that voice is that it's quiet. It doesn't shout, it doesn't argue, it just whisper. And most people spend their entire life obeying a whisper they never examined. So what changed it? Not more information, not another video, not even this one. What changed it is a decision not to believe harder, not to feel more confident, a decision to act as if you already are the person you are trying to become. Because here's what I've learned, and I've watched this happen with people I've personally mentored. You don't think your way into a new identity, you act your way in. Every decision you make, as if you are already the person you are trying to become. Every conversation you have with the fire alive instead of hiding it. Every day you move forward instead of waiting to feel ready builds the identity from the outside in. And one day you look up, the voice is quieter. Almost you never hear it. Your actions are louder, and the person you are acting like is just who you are right now. This is not motivation. This is the only process that actually works. Now, one thing, identify the voice. Not to fight with it, just to write it down. The exact sentence it says to you most often. This isn't for someone like me. What if it failed and everyone sees? I'm not ready yet. Whatever it is, write it down. Because a voice you can see on paper is a voice you can answer. That's the first act to becoming a different person. Name it today. Most people who watch this will recognize everything I said. They will not. They will feel it land, and then they will go back to the same day. Because recognition without decision is just entertainment. And I didn't make this video for entertainment. I made this for the person who is done recognizing the problem and ready to do something about it. If there's something in you right now, some small thing that hasn't gone quiet despite everything, that's not delusion, that's your fire. And it's been waiting, not for the right time, not for more money, not for the voice to stop. It's been waiting for you to decide that living life to the fullest matters more than your fear of being wrong. You are not broke because of money. You are broke because of what you've been willing to believe about yourself. And that is the one thing, your entire situation, that you can change today. You already know what you need to do. You have known for a while. The only thing stopping you is the belief that's not for someone like you. The Phoenix Protocol is in the description. It's free and it has 7 truths. Read it and let me know if that belief still holds on. Link below.